And so the best way to deal with two heroes that are getting countered is that the heroes naturally synergize together and boost each other up. But
These are flexible heroes, though. I haven't seen Brame play the offlane Phoenix. It's almost always Spartan playing it, but
not against Drow. You ain't playing offlane Phoenix.
you could play 4 Phoenix too.
So you don't like the idea?
Lean a mid.
You don't like the idea of picking best available. You think the synergy is more important for the two picks?
I think as a second pick, it's better to just pick best available heroes that are also pretty good against what you see. But as first pick, because you're just getting countered, I think it's more important to pick like a game plan synergy.
These are mega targeted bans, by the way.
A lot of teams seem to have a pretty polarized view of that concept, by the way. I've seen teams that pretty much always pick an offlane duo first round or always pick a team fight duo like Void Phoenix or something. And then there's other teams like this that, you know, they're almost covering their first pick with their second pick, but the two heroes together don't really make sense. So
that's exactly why I love the way that there's only 2 bans now, because you have such a diversity in the drafts.
Yeah. I think this meta is honestly really good. It's just we can all agree it's been around a little bit too long.
I totally
just
agree.
to be clear on that, I actually like the balance of the game right now. It's just like I don't need to see Mars anymore.
What about Nature's Prophet? Been seeing this hero as support a lot, right? Like, how hard of support are we talking with Nature's Prophet? I've seen 5, I've seen 4, I've seen 3. I mean, this hero technically can play any position, but
Yeah, he can. He can.
He goes well with Drow in general. Like if he's if he ends up being played core, he gets like Drow is a carry that one of the few that never really plays away from the team. She ends up just being one of the 4 usually if you're doing like a 4-in-1 farming. So Nature's Prophet naturally, you know, pushes all the other lanes, allows you to group up as a team. He benefits from the aura, but then if he's a support, he's also pretty good at being one of the safe lane babysitters. Phantom Assassin, one of the staple carries, I'd say, for countering Drow. Kind of goes both ways. If Drow's allowed to create that distance, the marksmanship procs are True Strike, so it is pretty. You pretty much just like 3-shot the PA.
I mean, they basically gave him the PA, right? They should know that that is a very standard pick for them.
They banned out all the run at you heroes in the early game, like super early game. The CK, the Lycan, and the Timbersaw.
Man, they run Lycan offlane on Brame. They pick that hero offlane in like 80% of their open qualifier.
Against Lena, PA, Phoenix, Nyx Assassin, albeit situational. The beautiful thing about Mars is he's such a strong laner that you can kind of just pick a weak-ass laning for if it's really good for the game.
I mean, you can have Vendetta
like
break,
Pudge,
right?
Where if my 4 position in Pubs picks Pudge, I pretty much have to pick Mars. Jenkins.
Hey, we won!
When was this? I didn't know you guys played.
It was like a week or two ago.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I've been in pubs with him, but like every time he's picked Pudge like 4 of the games.
Do you see the picture?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Somebody drew a picture of us. God, I looked great in that one.
Yeah.
All right, we have an Invoker, so that's kind of an egg protect to some degree, right?
Yeah.
It's just a fight disruptor. They don't have any hard initiation yet, so Invoker goes well with something like Centaur. Like you're gonna close the gap, and then you can either set up that gap close early, or you can be good follow up to a gap closer. So they go for the Beastmaster ban. I like that too. They do need an initiator for Brame here. They just don't have like. If I envision, this is how the fight's gonna break out. As of right now, I don't see what their plan is other than an EMP tornado.
I was gonna say, do you think it's gonna be Quas Exort or Quas Wex? I feel like just knowing how they play, it's Quas Wex.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Quas Wex. I think if you had something like Beastmaster, you may be enticed to make it Exort.
Yeah, it would depend. It would depend entirely on this pick, Legion or something like that.
They go Tiny.
Okay.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Yeah, we have been seeing Tiny Lena, quite a scary offlane duo. The burst damage is pretty nuts.
All of these heroes are ultra burstable too. Even Mars, if he has to go for the Yules build, very easy to burst with magic damage.
I do not love Tiny and his Drow eventually, though. Like, eventually. Like, if you get to, like, the 20-minute mark when Drow has enough items to not die to your combo, you just blink in and die to Drow items.
Sure. Yeah.
And that usually is Tiny's, like, sign of a bad game is when he just blinks in and dies after using his combo. Because he's going to use the combo. That's, like, usually pretty assumed. But something like a Kunkka I really like here. Just tanky frontliner. Enables the rest of his team to also be a bit tanky. If they want to leave it as a core Prophet, that's fine with me, but against PA Tiny, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, Kunkka provides a lot of that tankiness that you're talking about.
Gives them another way to start the fight. They do have the Nyx, but that's like countered by sentries generally. Nyx is more of like a pick-off, like scouter, bounty hunter type rather than a fight starter.
So this is going to be the 1v1 matchup likely against Invoker, right? Unless we see something a little different.
Honestly,
Could put PA technically.
given the crazy things that I've seen Brame pick before, these like offlane Lycans and Chaos Knight roamers and things like that, I wouldn't put it past them to run like a 4 Invoker, throw Lina mid, maybe Tiny mid.
If you put Lina mid against Drow, Mars, Nyx, you are nuts.
Just saying, these guys are flexible.
All right, well, ultimate egg killer. That egg is dead every single time. Snapfire, though. So does this mean it is a, looks like a core Nature's
Jesse,
Prophet
yeah.
then? Okay.
I mean, it makes sense with the Drow. Like a Nature's Prophet with the armor that you get from the Drow aura is just borderline immortal.
You know what his agility gain is?
Extremely high. He's actually
3.7. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he has the highest agility. He's the only hero in the top 10 for agility gain that's not an agility hero.
Who are you guys taking? Quickly, please. God, please hurry.
Brame.
I
For
hate
God's
the last
sake.
pick, but I'll still go 5-man.
I'm gonna go Brame Dota because I believe Wish is a god.
All right, let's take a quick break and we'll get into the game immediately.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Summit 13 Online. I'm Odie Pixel here with Lacoste, and we're getting ourselves ready for this beautiful game of Dota, Lacoste. It's 5-man versus Brame. We've just had the drafts. What are you excited to see from these two teams?
I'm excited to see Ace play, especially inside the Roche pit. Last time I saw him play the Spectre.
Oh, no. Oh,
I think everyone knows what happened.
Well, let's
He
hope.
did not pick up Aegis.
He did not. It's still there. It's still there. Let's hope that doesn't happen again for his sake. For us and the viewers' sake, I hope it does happen again because it's rather funny, really. And we do love it when some of the funny stuff happens. And I mean, in this game, do you think it's going to be a close game, Lacoste? Or are we going to see some funny stuff here? Do you think one of the teams has come in with a weaker draft? What's going on?
I mean, it's a Phantom Assassin lineup. I don't think they have enough burst magical damage against PAP. Right now is just a completely broken hero, especially when she hits level 15, the Phantom Strike cast
especially
range.
when Nyx Assassin hits her with her ult.
True that as well. It's a break. It's an attack that can't miss. So you're going to have that break ability, and they don't have any kind of save. But once she gets a BKB, they have nothing that goes through magic immunity. So that's going to be a huge problem.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, you're right. This is going to be a game. PA, BKB. Not a lot that's going to really slow that PA down. And I'm looking at some of the other parts of the draft. I think it's always pretty nice for a team if you're able to get the Snapfire as the last pick. I mean, this hero, this is another one of those heroes that's pretty strong right now in the patch across all lanes, all positions, right?
Yeah, but I would not call position 5 Snapfire imbalanced hero. She's doing extremely well from the mid and the offlane when you rush that Aghanim Scepter and have like a better version of your ulti with the lower cooldown and the save. Misery.
Oh,
he might die here.
He's got stun in a second.
He's good. Just kidding. You know, I wanted to hype it up to see what happens, and nothing happened. Like, he's just way too tanky. 6 armor and a lot of regen.
Yeah, look at that, 4.6 regen. That's without Tango. So Misery's going to be fine, sticking to the lane up to 11.6 when he chomps on some of the Tangos here. And what sort of lane setups have we got? So it's Chessie in the mid on his Prophet against Wish's Invoker. Top lane, we're going to have some dueling here as Misery and Zibek go against this PA Phoenix lane, and then down bottom Pi Ace against Skylark and Stomach. I mean, so these side lanes, who's going to have a tough time here? Are you looking at any of these lanes and feeling that someone's going to get bullied out pretty early?
If, like, this is a very strong lane coming out from Brame, Lina, and Tiny, a lot of kill potential. If Pylai Die is caught outside of the position, they can get the kill easily. Here we go. Toss onto the stun. Lina is going to be level 2. Gets Dragon Slave.
Oh, no.
Let's pretend we didn't see that.
Yes. I mean, I guess it's hard. Or is it? I mean, should he be missing that?
Yeah, it's very hard to click W on top of yourself.
Hey, maybe his keyboard weren't plugged in. Happens to the best of us. Skylark, he'll get him next time. He's probably blaming the Tiny for the toss. He's like, what was that toss? You know, I didn't know where that was coming in. Tiny's had enough. He's like, he's done with that lane. He's like, well, if that's what I'm expecting from down here, Goodbye. I'm going over to the mid lane. Let's see if this Invoker can hit Cold Snap. You know what I mean? So here we go.
I mean, it's a hard spell to cast. So Nature's Prophet will just go back. He has double nulls right now. Level 3 will TP back. It's a level 1 tiny, so no avalanche toss. And Vish, he TP'd aggressively on him.
He nearly TP'd inside their fountain. And now he's been Cold Snap. Stubborn's going to come in with the right
Great
clicks.
around.
Yeah, very hard to toss him back. Or is he going to play his chance? Is he going to try for the toss? Oh, they've got the setup here. Chessie puts the Fair Fire, but these are some nice body blocks, and he finds the toss target, and he's going to be able to set it up there. First blood for Wish. Tiny making the moves, and a very nice one to be made around that mid lane was needed, as Chessie was starting to get the lead in CS.
At least we know Chessie can make a good body blocks. Like, enemies should be afraid of it. I think he body blocked himself way more than he needed to.
The micro did get a little bit out of hand. It's top lane. Barton and Focus, they're low, but they're going to try and go for Misery. They're running down the Nyx Assassin Misery. What's he got left? There's going to be the Fairy Fire pop to Focus and Spartan stay alive and take Misery down. Second kill here for Brame.
Oh, Misery with very greedy build, going for Impale and Mana Burn. Like, it's 100 mana.
Yeah, that's what more than half your mana pool there with the two of those. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much 2/3 of it. So. And has he got any mangoes? No mangoes either. Just gone for the full earn. Has got it done. Of course, they've got to start getting the kills. We'll see if they're able to do that up here. As so far, so good for Brame. They've been playing it safe. Focus still has got a couple of tangos regen to work with in the lane, so he shouldn't be feeling under too much pressure at all.
Yeah, Focus doing extremely well. Like, a bit contested, but, you know, he's getting the levels, and right now Spartan already stacked the camp.
Again, Zibe.
Oh, that clap.
I did bring Focus down a little low here. Zibe, can he find the angle for the spear? He's got the setup and he's got it. Straight in with the spear. They're going to have the Impale to follow. As Focus, ooh, he's away with the Phantom Strike, and that's how he's going to keep him alive. Not quite enough damage, even landing those 2 stuns perfectly. Focus is able to get away.
And now they're out of region, so this is pretty big deal for 5 men. They can start playing more aggressively on PA. She's low on mana, but Misery needs to bring some extra mana regen, couple of mangoes, or just a casual stick, because PA was spamming mid lane, double damage Tiny, trying to wrap around Chessie, but Chessie already used the treants to see any kind of rotation.
It's going to be TP backup coming in from Pi as soon as they see the Tiny move in. As Pi's there to make sure that the dive doesn't continue, keep Chessie safe. And what we're seeing down bottom at the moment, Ace, total free farm on the Lina. He's having no trouble whatsoever. I guess this is expected with, sorry, on the Drow. With the Tiny moving around, like this Lina is alone against the Drow. I mean, is there much that this Lina can do to pressure a Drow on her own, or is this expected to be a free lane for Ace?
They messed up the lane. Top lane.
Oh, hang on, Spartan. He just tried for TP out in front of Zibe when he had his spear up. So straight away, his life gets wiped, and so does the TP cooldown. He's going to have to take the walk back to the lane.
I think Focus will be very happy with that move. He's going to be getting solo experience, and there's the kill. Like I was talking about how they messed up the lane. There's a lot of kill potential. They did not get the first blood because they messed it up. Also, Lina started with the Light Strike Array and then got the point in Dragon Slave. So, like, what you want from Lina in the laning stage is harassment coming from Fiery Soul. Misery is now bottom, burning mana. Like, even Ace, he went for a very defensive build. He bought the earlier raindrop, but it's still not enough. The burst damage is way too high.
Yeah, some nice little moves from the Tiny. Continues to come in. Getting Brame this action across the map. We'll see 6-minute rune. It's going to be down bottom pipe. Able to keep that safe for Chessie. Could be nice. He's hit the 6, so might get used to the Wrath of Nature off with the Arcane rune. Have to be careful on the side lanes here, Brame, for Chessie ready to make those sort of moves. Bottom. Gonna set up onto Skylark. Skylark's trying for the TP out, and he'll make it away. The multi-shot not enough to kill him. Meanwhile, elsewhere, on the top lane, Zibe goes down whilst In mid, Chessie gets used to that Wrath with the Arcane Rune. Pi sets it up. And
it's a
5 men
lot
able
of
to put some
pressure on this
on.
tower. It's only Invoker. Like, he can't really defend the tower. Nyx Assassin also making a move. They need to bring Lina because she's the one with the burst that can actually clear the creep wave. And look what the Nature's Prophet is doing, just dragging the creeper. This is dead tower.
Yeah, this
6 minutes in.
This is super early. Wish is going to try and slow it down with the Tornado. Extra TP's coming in from Brame. On the side, Skylark gets the stun onto Misery. Brought a lot in here. Toss up onto Pylite Dies. Pylite Eye should be taken out by Wish and Spartan. They'll finish him off as they push him back. Skylark still continue to try and chase Misery. See if he can land the light strike as Misery's trying with the jukes. Has got a few stick charges. Misery trying to juke it off, but Skylark won't have any trouble
Very
finishing him there.
close. He was so close to actually living there. It's very hard. No points in Carapace at the moment on level 3. I mean, Misery is known to be playing much greedier and unorthodox position 4s. Like, if you watch them play during ESL, he tends to pick different heroes, and what they did during the draft is they saved their last pick for position 5, which I don't think it's worth it in this type of situation. Like, Snapfire's fine. You have a little Shredder, great against the egg. Level 1 egg, you can almost insta-kill it.
Man,
when I say almost, you can actually insta-kill it.
One hang on mid. Pi won't quite be able to get himself on top of Wish. Spartan still around. Bottom lane, they're pushing in aggressively. Skylark's able to turn with the Light Strike Array onto Ace. Toss-ups there, and they've got the backup damage. Focus jumps in. They take down Ace. Skylark's juking Misery, so Misery won't be able to finish the Lina kill. Wish is coming in from the sidelines, and damn! Skylark just turns with a Laguna Blade straight to the face of Misery. Will manage to bring down the Nyx Assassin and get 2 more kills here for Brame. Brame now up 9-2. Net worth still pretty much even though, so despite the kills that Brame's getting, 5 men, they're still getting a lot of farm on their cores.
Yeah, because they took the tier 1 tower on mid. Nature's Prophet has a ton of farm. He's farming both lane and the jungle pretty much at the same time, and it's going to be very important that he gets a big kill once he gets that Orchid Either Invoker or they kill Phantom Assassin. I mean, you know what he's going to go for when you see Nature's Prophet on mid. It's pretty much always the same build, rushing that Orchid, and then you can start playing aggressively on the side lanes. Top lane, seems like they're not going to defend it.
All right, they're just letting this one go. So this should be another very early tier 1 tower here, 4 or 5 men. Already just at this 9-minute mark, 2 tier 1s taken. Brame will start to put some pressure on themselves down bottom, but 5 men, they will defend their towers. As Misery comes in from the side, Arena's down, Skylark's trapped, and he can't run from this. 5 men get the kill. And
I'm not watching the kills. I'm just watching. Focus, not using Trusty Shovel for like 30 seconds.
Oh.
Can we please focus on him to see when he's actually going to use it?
There we go. He heard you. He heard you. There we go. The shovel is used. He'll be able to start farming himself some of those tasty resources. Maybe find some bounty runes on the road towards the Battle Fury. As he should be able to hit some pretty good time on. Still though, overall, this farm on Cheshire that's definitely looking the scariest. This Orchid's going to be very, very quick.
I'll take that.
And 5 men. Many ways to set things up across the map. Bottom lane, Misery gets set up upon by Wish. And with the combo, and Misery, he will fall there. Nothing that Zibe can do to push them away. So Brame's still doing a good job at finding these pickoffs. Just seems that they're, as of now, just not being able to do too much on the map with these kills. They are sitting around bottom. See if they get away with this tier 1 tower, but nothing sort of too fast on the pushes coming out from them yet.
Yeah, I think the way they play, the way they show they're playing in the group stage is we're going to have this carry who's going to build Battle Fury, and we're going to fight 4 versus 5, and then have our carry join us. Just try to buy time. There we go. Bottom lane once again.
I mean, they're getting in on this. They're going to pop the Supernova. Zibe is going to be out to the side. The Tiny dying underneath the tower. Look at these Triads. They're blocking him. Wish is trying to get away, but the Orchid Soulburn will kill him off. As 5 men react, they hold on to their tower. Again, very little damage actually done to the tier 1. They get the 2 kills and they push Brame back, no problem.
Yeah, now Misery is level 6. He bought a tome, has 2 more tomes queued up. Like, all he wants is levels.
Oh
like,
my god, he's building a library.
Yeah. At this point, like, you just max out Carapace. There's no point in putting more points in Impale. It doesn't really scale as good as the carapace. It lowers the cooldown by 5 seconds. He found Skylark.
He did
and
just a
silenced
straight up
Marina.
sprout. I mean, that couldn't be
that's
any
an
better there for
overkill.
Jesse. Yeah, Pylon, he just wanted to join in. You know, that's the I'm helping ultimate there from him. Cookie out onto Ace, trying to get him in away from Wish. Wish will drop the tornado, but no follow-up. So 5-man will be okay. Spear to hold Wish back as well. Have at least Stomachhead finding the courier on the side. He's maybe trying to get himself back in on this. See if he can catch anyone out. Doesn't look to be the case. 5-men play it safe. They get everybody else out of there.
Oh no, not excessive foul. She's not using it.
Oh, come on.
I'm actually getting triggered
Come on
right
now,
now.
what?
Owen.
Look at these other items. I mean, just swap. Wait, yeah, okay. Wait, what else have they got? Oh, actually, they actually haven't found 2 of their tier 1 items. They've only found 2 of them so far. So that's the problem there. You know, you got to find yourself that broom handle or something for this P8. Still some potential good ones to get.
Yeah, something that's passive that you don't need to use it.
I used it again. He's getting through the... You know, he's just taking his time with them. It's a high skill maneuver.
Jesse in a lot of trouble. Jesse
Yeah, they
buried
are.
that.
Ooh.
Even Egg.
I mean, talk about overkill today. We're having Mortimer's Kisses, Supernovas. It's day of the press R. Everybody wants to get involved and pop their ultimates.
Yeah, get that sweet gold from the assists.
Yeah.
What is Invoker doing right now? Just casual Urn of Shadows and going for drums as the next item. Problem is they have no save once Nature's Prophet goes in, and the next assassin, he will, like, right now he's showing on the map, but I think they can try to find PA and Killer.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the best scenario, really, right? Try and shut down this PA before...
Easy break
they get the Battle
mechanic.
Fury.
Just cutting things out for Nature's Prophet, who can TP in and silence her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those 2 heroes should be able to kill the PA by themselves each and every time, right? With that sort of setup. Bottom, Pike. Gonna pop the smoke, try and set up for Zibe to get in position. See if they can catch the Tiny. Would be a good time to do so, just 100 away from his Blink Dagger. Here we go, Cookie set up. Arena into the Spear will do it. TPs are coming in, but again, just laying out the kisses. This time absolutely required to make sure they do get that kill before backup comes in. Skylark and Focus, they're trying to chase. But Pylai should be fine, even with Spartan also heading over to the bottom lane. Not quite enough catch there on Brame to punish that. We'll take the Tiny out. Still has the money for the Blink, though. So Blink Dagger now done on Tiny. Brame's going to have a more solid route of initiation.
He's a bit under-leveled for this time of the game. 14 minutes in, only level 6. And he's involved in 9 kills. What?
How's he only level 6?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
Well, someone stole his stone, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a definite. Bottom lane, they dropped he tried the cute play with the GG. Oh, and the Supernova. It's just taken out immediately, of course, by the little Shredder. Zibe is off to the side. Wish he's hunting. They're in with the combo. They'll get Zibe. The 4 of them taken down. Maybe be able to push on for more here. Only Pylai and Misery around this tier 1 right now. Whilst all the space in the world is being taken up by both Ace and Chessie. These 2 remaining at the top of the net worth, and by the looks of it, will be able to secure themselves 3 of the 4 bounty runes. With Chessie TPing over to grab that for the team.
The classic, space for Ace. Nature's Prophet definitely needs a BKB for the next engagement. He's very vulnerable to any kind of stun, slow, so once you get that BKB, he can just stand the ground. They also don't have abilities that go through magic immunity besides Supernova. Lena is hell of a farmed. Like, Aetherlance, she's gonna hit level 10, so with the cast range, it's gonna be very easy bottom lane. Yeah, that's gonna be a dead Misery once again.
That certainly will be with that Laguna. As Misery's gone. And yeah, do you like this then on core offlane Lena getting the Ether Lens as your first item?
Yeah, and she's very close to finishing the Yule Scepter, and then you're gonna have a setup. Now that you're level 10 with the lens, you can actually play from Fog and get some easy setup kills. Zibe showing his Blink Dagger.
See top. They're gonna get the jump onto Chessie. Chessie trying to hide here in the trees, but they see him, burning him down with the Sun Ray. Chessie will fall. That's a big one. Killing off Chessie and Ace right now. That's the big target for Brame. And buying time for Focus. I mean, this PA's going to hit some good timings. Battle Fury's done. Focus is definitely going to be a threat this game. I mean, you said it already. You know, we're 16 minutes in. They just weren't able to make any sort of moves onto the PA, despite having pretty good heroes to do so. I feel like this PA is going to become a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge problem. 0 deaths on her right now, and no abilities. I think the build here is you get Deso for some more damage, and then you get a BKB, and you really don't have to care about the single spell that they throw at you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because with the way that the game's going so far, you think Focus can afford to get the Deso rather than feeling the urge to rush the BKB?
You buy Mithril Hammer, and then you see how the game develops. It also could open up the Roche. Talking about opening up the Roche, this is what 5 men do. I've seen them play with Spectre and Draw Ranger so many times. Like, they hit the timing, Spectre gets Manta Style, they instantly go inside the pit. With the Draw Ranger, you have enough damage, and Nature's Prophet with the Treants is just tanking all of that. All right, Ace, easy clap. He did not forget to pick it up this time.
Improvements, you know, here we go. Ace with the Aegis. Don't adjust your sets. We can confirm this has happened. He's picked it up.
I've never seen that happen. Like, I've been playing Dota for 15, 16 years and watching it. I've never seeing someone not pick up Aegis. I saw KYXY denying it. Top lane. There's the combo.
I mean, they're finding Jesse quite a few times. I think there's been a couple of times he's been out on the map. Zippe tries for the setup. He's not going to be able to find it. They do still get the stun onto my head, so the Tiny goes down. Maybe Zippe can try and chase for more. Him, Ace, and Misery charging in. Zippe's going to jump in aggressively. He's managed to get himself on top of Wish, but Wish has still got spells to play. But turns around with the Cold Snap. Pi slows him down with the Scatter Blast, jumps over the Ice Wall. Spear, not going to quite catch Wish, as Wish is just juking around the 3 of them. He's able to escape from the entire chase, and Wish will make it out of there. I mean, yeah, because, sure, as you said, we've seen Aegis being denied. And sure, like, cheese, refresher shard, you know, I get it. You can forget those sort of things, but Aegis, that really was quite something.
That's the main focus. Like, whenever you say what's Roche gonna give you, first thing that comes to your mind is Aegis, not cheese or refresher.
Or top.
So, okay, that's a big kill.
That's a nice
It's
one.
worth a decent amount of gold, and everyone's getting a BKB. Like, because Ace picked up Aegis, he doesn't need to get a BKB for his next item, so he's just swapping things around.
Spark's probably going to die here, isn't he? Zippe, he's in with the spear. Spartan goes down. Easy setup there as they see the Phoenix just laying down the Sunray from the tower. Now, good timing too. 19 minutes in, they take this tier 2. They're going to have the outpost open.
Still, we haven't seen full potential coming out from this BA. 0 deaths on top of net worth, just 100 gold away from full Deso, and then she's gonna get a BKB. Now she's got that level 15 talent that I mentioned. That is Ice Frog. I'm kind of talking about it for quite some time. It's insane. 350. I'm not sure why it's 350. If it was 200, you would still pick it over 12% lifesteal.
Yeah, that's very true. It's quite a lovely one here for the PA. And yeah, Focus is quick timings. 19 minutes in, Battle Fury Deso. I mean, how do you sort of feel about the game right now? If you were to make a call, you know, is this PA going to do PA things and win this game, or do you think 5 men are still going to close this before that's the case?
They still have 2 minutes left on that. Aegis pushing a tier 2 tower. Draw Ranger also find the Grow Bow with the full Hurricane Pike. She can dish serious amount of damage from really far away. They need to try to focus her down once before the fight even starts. There's no save. But Mars is ready. Mars is ready for any kind of play they make, any kind of aggressive play. Man, look at Tiny, 100 move speed. He's gonna go in. Just kidding.
A stray avalanche there coming in from the side. Not going to stop 5 men from taking another tier 2 tower. So they'll be able to find that. It's like PA just back to farming. Focus. Just wait. He knows that he gets that BKB and then he's going to be pretty untouchable in these team fights. And still just getting all the space in the world. This PA yet to be disturbed by 5 men. But 5 men are doing a good job of taking these objectives. A good timing still. 21 minutes.
They see Nature's Prophet.
Oh, Jesse's so dead. He's so dead here. Focus is in on him.
BKB is not going to save you.
No, not at all. Not against this PA.
I like what I see.
Yeah.
Vish getting a Yule Scepter just to have way of dispelling things for himself, and now going for Solar Craze. So you're gonna have an insanely strong Phantom Assassin.
As in the river. Over towards Elise, over around mid. Zibek finds the setup. Gets aced another kill. But it still isn't this PA. I feel like it's getting close to the point where you might want to save everything to throw it on this PA. Because if you don't throw everything onto this PA, she will cut you.
She will, that's for sure. Like Tiny, he has one job. He needs to get in, try to get on top of Drow Ranger, but she's very close to getting that BKB. And once Tiny goes in, he's dead. He does not have a defensive item against the Drow Ranger. You're just way too slowed, which means you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the name, right? You can't spell tiny without in, but you can without out.
Yeah.
You know, he's tiny. He's not touty. That's not even a word.
Touty.
Touty. Right, here we go. What's the,
I needed a couple of seconds to get some water after that joke.
Yep. Honestly, I'm just looking at this PA. I know they're 4K ahead of the cost, but I feel like we've seen this too many times. This PA. I feel like 5 men have got to be very worried about this PA.
Misery scouting things out. It's a tough game. There's a reason why Nyx Assassin is not picked a lot. Like level 1 ulti, 90-second cooldown. There's sentries everywhere pretty much. Let's see if he can make a good jump on Phantom Assassin.
Oh, here we go. They get the combo here. Supernova's going to be out to the side already, though. They're in on it.
Kisses.
Focus. He's looking to kill Chessie. Chessie's able to take down the egg, but Chessie's going to lose his life. Focus kills him off. Dagger over towards Ace. Focus. He's in onto
There's
the
the
ground.
gas
Ace
range.
gets taken down. It's a double kill for Focus. As now with the combo, Tiny once more finding Zibe. It's going to be more kills here for this PA as Focus is straight across with the help of Wish. As this Zibe Mars will also go down. Another kill for Focus. And as I saved Lacoste, I don't know if they're beating this PA right now. This PA's having a pretty free game.
She's getting out of control. I thought they're gonna pick like more magical damage and try to contest a bit earlier. PA, she's not afraid of this heroes, especially once she gets a BKB, and she has it right now.
Oh
like
my goodness.
I said, Tiny, he has one job. He needs to blink in on top of Drow Ranger. They found her, and still no BKB. She was very close to getting it, forced to use a pike, but Phantom Assassin with the level 15 talent managed to get on top of her. Now she's gonna be even level 20 for the next fight, so that's kind of a big deal.
It certainly is. I mean, how are the levels looking on the side of 5-man? Highest level right now, level 17 on the Drow. It's getting to that stage where this PA is just a step ahead of any of the other cores in this game. And that's a scary place for all of those cores. As we've seen so far, Focus, he's on top of them. He'll kill most of these heroes. I mean, Zibe's the only one that takes a little longer with the bulwark, but everybody else dies in a few crits.
Smoked. They even popped a drum for some extra move speed.
All right. Let's go. Brame, feeling musical here. As, you can see 5 men kind of prepared for this, waiting on the high ground. And she's going to start trying to scout things out on the front lines. Tiny, ready for the wraparound. Pylighter is going to show himself. There it is.
No!
Pie. He's got the Ghost Scepter. Will be able to survive the initial physical burst off the PA. Misery coming in from the side. Sets him on Skylark with the Carapace. Skylark does get taken out.
A bit of miscommunication. Who goes in first? Phantom Assassin was thinking about it. Tiny hesitating. Like, it's his job to go in first, use a combo, and the PA follows it up. Now with that level 20 talent, there's going to be some more minus armor next row. She will respawn in 40 seconds.
Okay.
So that's going to be a pretty big deal if they can get it on PA. Misery, scouting things out.
Oh, he's going to show himself. Focus just watching from the side. He's going to wait out. Actually, no, he's not going to wait out until he just pots the BKB so he can ignore the Spike Carapace. Chessie is going to go for the TP out. They got the damage. Ooh, they don't get a crit. They don't get the crit.
The toss back.
And Zibe's been left behind here. And Zibe taken out here slowly but surely as he's burned down by the Sunray. And now Brame's going to look to try and chase for more. Pylai Diane Ace desperately on the retreat. Tornado control from Wish comes in onto Pi, taking off that Ghost Scepter. And setting up yet another kill here for Brame. They continue to hold strong. And this PA just continues to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Roche just respawned. instant Sunstrike inside the pit, 30 seconds without Mars and Grandma. They have more than enough to actually bring it down quickly before they can contest. It's also a matchup that Drow Ranger does not win. You also don't naturally build into MKB. Like, you want to get different items against PA, and it's Alacrity plus almost full Solar Crest coming out on an Invoker. There it is.
He's got it. It feels tough. I mean, it feels like, as well as you say, you know, we imagine this Nyx Assassin was picked, and you know, you would be looking for the benefit of being able to break the PA. But the reality of it is, I don't think we've actually seen Misery be in a situation where he's actually been able to hit the PA with Vendetta. It's
one of those situations that look good on paper, but like in the game, you know, there's gonna be sentries. Maybe your game's not going well. Also, like, focus. I think he played amazing. He was hiding, farming exactly the camps that he needed. So one of the reasons why he has 0 deaths at the moment.
He's been playing it perfectly. No mistakes here from this PA so far. As they, you know, it's still, you know, less than a 1k difference in it. Overall, 5 men. They found all of those early objectives. But it's just sort of hard to see what sort of solid answers they're going to have for this PA as the game scales now.
Am I supposed to say something smart right now? What's the answer for this PA? I don't know. Like, they can try to split push a bit, see what happens. Because, like, in terms of net worth, the game's pretty even. But I think everyone understands how strong PA is at the moment.
We'll see what the move is from 5 men. Misery trying to come out. The sentry will be revealed straight away. I know there's one around here.
Regeneration.
So yeah, just farm for Ace. He's nearly got that Manta done. Might give him a bit of a chance against Focus jumping in on him. He's able to sort of get those illusions out, slide himself away with the Hurricane Pike, but you might not even have the time to do that when Bash comes in. Oh, they did
destruction. Even more minus armor if they want to keep it. Like, Mindbreaker is completely fine for PA.
Oh, that's just, I mean, but surely orb though.
Yeah, you want to get it, you know. It stacks. Let's see. Mid lane. Can he one-shot him? Ghost Scepter is ready.
Yeah, he's going to respect the Ghost Scepter. Won't jump in onto Pike. Just look towards the tower instead. They can still afford to play rather aggressive, still with the Aegis on focus. Tiny looking for the setup. Sunstrike for the vision. Won't find anything to jump up to the high ground and set up with. Still, though, it's another tier 2 tower taken with very little that 5 men can do to stop it here. As it's getting closer and closer to the stage where 5 men are just going to have to try and hold things from their high ground. That's not going to be too easy.
When I think about it, it's better to hold on to Mindbreaker on PA because of the cast range talent from Phantom Strike, where you, let's say, jump on Nyx Assassin and he can't carrot base that off.
That's true. That's true. I mean, yeah, and, you know, sure, it's not the longest of silences in the world, but let's be honest, 1.5 second silence, that's enough to kill someone like a Nyx Assassin, right, if you get 1 crit.
Yeah. And Skylark, he has a full Aghanim Scepter, so pure damage coming out from the ulti. BKB is not gonna save you from that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Chessie and Ace are both looking extremely vulnerable. I mean, yeah, even all 3 of them now with that amount of incredible burst. Then we have it, Focus, Abyssal Blade complete on the PA. So yeah, between the silence of the Mindbreaker and the Bash, the Overwhelm with the Abyssal.
It's time to go. They still have a minute.
They can push it.
On that Aegis, it's time to knock on the high ground. Let's see it. Alacrity, Solar Crest.
Oh, this tower's down pretty quickly. We'll start to swing over here for the defense, but what have they got against this Aegis PA?
Break.
Look at it. Oh, they do get the break. They're in as well with the spear over towards the Rex. They'll be able to take him down the once. That's the Aegis gone, but the Laguna comes out immediately.
Kisses.
Onto Jibbe. Jibbe's able to put the BKB and get out as they'll actually manage to keep the Mars alive. He's out of there.
They only used two ultis, like Nature's Prophet ulti and the Snapfire ulti, so they still have Arena if they want to take that fight. And look at the bottom lane. Like, talking about split push, Jesse's doing a very good job. If they can get a pick-off right now, because Phoenix is showing on the bottom lane, I mean, PA's still very strong, and they're also holding the high ground. 5-man should be aware of that.
5-man stepping out here. Pi. Ooh, goodbye. Pi goes down. BKB's going to be popped by Focus. He's ready. He's going for more. He's straight over towards Misery. Bash comes in. Misery goes down. If you trap him in the Sprout, BKB will wear off.
She's gone.
The wall of the arena. Focus is going to fall for the first time this game. Zibe picks up a big payday here. Getting actually both of the kills there. Huge money going to the Mars. As 926 from the PA kill, 500 from the Invoker. They actually are able to catch him out there. As Focus just being a little too trigger happy, jumping in with his BKB.
Yeah, once the BKB is down, and I think Pi understood that they are actually there, just wanted to scout things out for the team, and maybe try to force a couple of spells, a BKB, Abyssal Blade, anything, and then just buy back and come back into a fight.
That's pretty huge here. I mean, 50 seconds, no PA. And of course, they have the push here, 5-men. With Jesse and Ace. Up they go. Tiny trying to slow things down. The Ghost Scepter's a step back. Able to hold things here with the Sunray. Let's get the stun onto Zibe. Zibe, he's going to have to put the BKB to live here. As he nearly gets burst out by the two of them. Spartan falling low. Ace trying to get it for the last few hits. Actually forces the Supernova to come out, but now Ace is dove in very deep. The kisses are coming out over towards Skylark. Skylark actually not going to get hit by the stun from Misery, so Skylark's able to walk away. Misery not quite able to connect with the Impale.
Stamanen, he's still chasing, has another full combo.
Oh, but they've got a combo too.
Another death to his name if they hit him once.
They got him with the burst there, Misery. Impale into the Scatter Blast of Pi. Stamanen, dead for 45. Time has been brought though for the PA to come back into action. Focus back in the game. Only losing the tier 3 there. They keep the rack safe.
Considering how PA is farmed, like 5-men are doing excellent job just managing to take the fights and keeping this game even. Like, this game could go easily both ways. If you see, like, Phantom Assassin getting a pick off, Jesse, well,
Jesse!
There's the Abyssal.
There it is. Level 24 now in the PA. Getting close to that 25, and then the really busted stuff begins.
Talking about busted stuff, Invoker just hit level 20, plus 40 alacrity damage and speed.
Ooh.
So that's gonna hurt.
Yep, Focus is going to be happy with that. Going for the Ags next. I mean, he knows he's going to be getting those kills, and I guess there's nothing necessary he's looking to dispel this game. I mean, other than the occasional slows or things, but still just having that 10-second blur can be very irritating to try and catch and find him if he's on the outskirts of the fight.
He swapped things around. I like it.
Okay.
I don't think Aghanim Scepter is a great item here. As you said, nothing to dispel besides a couple of slows. Once you're silenced, you can use it. But going for MKB preemptively, like if you look at Ace, what he wants to build, that's Butterfly.
Bounty.
So he's like, Focus is having a good read. What he's gonna go for next.
Yeah, sees Chessie as well with the talisman. Knows there's going to be multiple
sniping.
Halberds. Yeah, he's prepared for this. So all 3 cores are going to have some form of evasion. MKB is going to be pretty huge. It's 5-men trying to set things up round by the river. But it looks like Brame's not going to get caught out by this. Brame's sticking together as they bring Spartan and Focus across at the front of it all. See what Focus can get. I mean, this is all under this Observer Ward here. And they're just going to start things off with the Supernova straight away. Ace is going to try and turn to take down the egg and will be able to do so. Pi just gets destroyed by the Laguna Blade.
Ace is gone. Has buyback.
Take down the Drow. Focuses over towards Zibe as well. It's a quick and easy kill there. As they're not done yet. I mean, they found Chessie. Chessie's trying for the TP out. Will manage to make it out. Focus not able to close in and get any bashes off. They do get out of there. And that's that high ground observer there from Brame. Hasn't been taken out by 5 men and gave Brame all the information they needed to be able to confidently make that move into the high ground.
Yeah, Phoenix just dove in with the Shiva's Guard, also providing more vision using Supernova. They try to attack. This game might just end. Buyback from Ace.
They play it safe. And Roshan's up. They can head back, grab that. If they're lucky enough to check the runes, there is a DD that's waiting there for Focus.
They can't contest Roche. He just goes down way too quickly with the Solar Crest, Alacrity.
We're getting close to those crazy crits here. I mean, already 2,500 crits coming out to Roche. Doesn't stand a chance whatsoever. Aegis and Refresher Shard, of course, going over to Skylark. Going to allow him to come in with 2 of those bad boys, the double Lagunas. And oh, he's doing it. Focus, he's feeling himself. He's queued up a rapier. I mean,
all right.
I like it. You know, it's not necessary. I don't think it's necessary at all. I mean, I think he's won the game. But he wants to go out with a bang. And he says rapier's the way to do it. I like this guy.
He just sold Deso and bought a full rapier, man. What a boss.
Look,
I mean, this is one of those moments, Owen. It's really not necessary. If it backfires,
I mean, it can't,
we're gonna have something to laugh at.
I mean, yeah, well, we will indeed. If this backfires, my goodness, get the Keck W's out. There we go, Focus. He's a little scared now.
Misery with one good carapace can actually kill her.
Wait, did he get the Carapace talent? Yeah, well, he gets level 20.
He's low level.
All right, but when he gets 20, is that the one that you do take?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
surely you take it. Yeah. Oh, Spartan. He's just going to pop the egg. And then get the
double Laguna blade, you need it.
Skylark. That was beautiful. 2 of them straight out onto Ace. And Focus, he'll have no trouble cleaning up the rest. 4 dead on 5 men. I mean, but that's really all it took there. Just Skylark, 2 Lagunas, and that's it. They're out. GG's called. And Brame, they'll take game 1 here. Very nicely done as well. And a very, very clean and easy game there from Focus. As we saw right up to the end. He knew how comfortable this game was for him as the PA.
He understood that if he just keeps farming, they keep them busy. Once he gets that Deso BKB, they have no abilities that go through magic immunity. Didn't manage to bring her down twice if we count that 1 Aegis. But other than that, it felt like just a free Phantom Assassin game.
I really did. Brame having a great time and Focus indeed. That PA popping off across the board. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of this best of 3 going to Brame as they'll take that against 5 men. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll see you guys very shortly, guys and girls, very shortly for more Dota 2 here at Summit 13 Online.